thought that, after the last session, because over the 1 year, a lot of people already get used to the Saturday event, no matter where you are coming from. A lot of them from overseas, from US, they have to wake up very, very early to join in, but they still want to join in. So, I'd like to say welcome to 2022 again, even we just celebrated Chinese New Year. So, hope everybody is wake up, because March is a critical month. It's a purple storm, and Taiwan is the first country to start the LTO, and then to Hong Kong, and then to Korea. And right now for Southeast Asia, actually we are countries, because they sold out very fast. Like a few minutes is sold out during the first round of LTO. And the opportunity and the product, what is so special about it? So today is very crucial for the Southeast Asia, because March, a lot of countries in Southeast Asia, we are going to have this limited time offer, the LTO, and a lot of countries is going to launch soon. So no matter where you're coming from, you have a way to become successful. Okay, so right now we need to learn from all these successful people how they become successful using the Meta or the Reset LTO. So we need to learn from that. And welcome everybody again. I am CK, and as usual, because we haven't met for a long time, so right now, for the time being, we're going to start with every month one session, okay? We won't be doing every Saturday once, okay? Hope you guys will get used to it. Maybe we'll wait until April, only we'll get back to the normal every Saturday session. So we look forward to have more events to see you guys, okay? So right in the chat there, as usual, please let us know where are you coming from, right? Which country, which cities, okay? So we have Taiwan, we have Singapore, Malaysia, Penang. Also we have Singapore, Taiwan, all right? So Hong Kong. So we are Nu Skin One family. So no matter, we'd like to thank you, our Philip Cheung, our $20 million member, for providing this platform, so that we can link everywhere around the world, so that we can have a session every Saturday, so we can learn from the successful leaders. And before I start, I also like to thank you all the people behind the scene. We have Darren, and of course our translator. If you the translation, we'd like to thank you, our EBD Hong Kong from Malaysia, for doing the translation. And of course, we have this. Every week we have all these beautiful posters. It's been designed by one of the very famous international graphic designer, Song Xiu-Yin. And today, I'd like to thank you to the 3 speakers today. And for the last half year, they have many challenges during their limited time offer. They face a lot of challenges. There's a lot of stories they're going to tell us. Of course, about their own testimony at the same time. And we're talking about the strategy. Today is about how we need to learn about the strategy, how to be successful in every limited time offer, the LTO. And 2022 is a limited, we don't have all the time have all these chances in our life. So this is a golden opportunity. We have to grab it. So today, our event, what I feel is, after I think for a long time, these 3 speakers that I invited to share with us Meta, what is the opportunity is all about, and why so many countries during the LTO, it's like, they need to fight. This purple storm, why is it so amazing? Why is it so attractive? So today we have these 3 fantastic speakers that, after I listen to their sharing, and also I look at their changes, I decided that these 3 speakers, I must invite them to share with you all. So we need to learn from them what actually they have learned, what actually they have done. Yeah. So this speaker, I like to share. He's the Andy Lau of Taiwan Nu Skin. You won't believe that he's already 60 years old. And with Meta, H-Block Meta, he becomes younger and younger, even more younger now. And of course, he's also the Taiwan Olympic Council, the nutritionist. He's a professional nutritionist. He's also a PhD, PhD graduate in nutrition science. And let's welcome Jian Mingru Lao Sư. All right, let's give her a lot of flower. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Jian Mingru Lao Sư. You have a lot of fans, and every time they see you, they always say that you become younger and younger and younger. Everybody around the world, first of all, I want to share. I want to, there's a lot of rumors. Actually, I still far away from 60 years old, okay? It's not true, yeah? I'm not near to 60 yet, okay? And I'm very happy because 2022, I can be the first batch to meet you all in the Zoom today. So Chinese New Year, right now we are still the first month of our Chinese calendar, so we are still celebrating the Chinese New Year. And I want to wish everybody all the very best in year 2022. All right, thank you very much. And every time I see Jian Mingru Lao Sư, with your background and you want to do the Nu Skin business, there must be something that attract you. And H-Block Meta, last year, I still remember, during the September, Taiwan is the first to do the LTO. Everywhere around the world, Nu Skin Global, Taiwan is the first to launch the limited time offer for the H-Block Meta. And we want to know why Taiwan is the first to be chosen by Nu Skin. Is it because of Taiwan got a lot of people got metabolic health? Actually, I want to thank you, Nu Skin, for giving Nu Skin to be the pioneer, the first country to launch the LTO for H-Block Meta. And of course, Taiwan also doing very well. And last month, the first LTO, we also sold out. And we want to blame CK because CK came to Taiwan to grab the product. Okay, so that's why we got not enough stock. Jian Mingru, with your background, we really admire you because you are the nutrition professionals for the Taiwan Olympic team. And for Taiwan Olympic team to choose Pharmanex and Jian Mingru Lao Sư, you are play a very important role in the choosing of Pharmanex. No 16, but he's 50 plus. Okay, he's 50 plus already. And from after graduate as a PhD in nutrition, and then you service in the Taiwan Olympic team. And with your background, a professional, a nutritionist, what is your point of view about the Meta, H-Block Meta? Why is it so powerful? What does it contribute to the human? I think I want to share about is Nu Skin. The first impression about Nu Skin is because of my profession. I am trained in the I was trained in the national standard. I was chosen in the National Olympic Council, and I give the athletics and the committee a lot of information about nutritionists, and I also choose a lot of products, a lot of ingredients that is good to help them and without any side effect. At that time, I found out that Nu Skin Pharmanex, they have a very, very unique way to process the food. And of course, everybody know about the new skin 6S quality control. It's talking about the 6S: selection, sourcing, sanitization, substantiation, safety. It's all about clinical study. A lot of things. The new skin Pharmanex is playing a very important role, especially the safety, because Olympians, they cannot simply take product because they represent a country. If they have found to take any banned substance, they might get banned from the Olympic. So that's why for me myself, it's so fast. Time passed so fast. Right now I'm already 27 years in Nu Skin. So next time, please don't tell anybody our age, okay? Yeah. All right. And of course, I'm talking about the ageLOC Meta. For me, myself, as a nutritionist point of view, we are different from the medicine. We are talking about nature health, how we eat the proper diet, and how we target the right health concept. Of course, right now when we talk about nowadays, a lot of chronic disease. The chronic disease actually is different, like flu. Maybe flu, maybe 3 to 5 days you can recover. But chronic disease actually maybe can happen to a person maybe for 3 to 5 months or maybe 6 months. And we're talking about diabetes. You're talking about our liver, and when our lifespan become longer, what actually what we want? What we really want is to stay healthy. We want to have a healthy organ. And our concept nowadays to human is we really focus a lot into the health industry. And we have a concept is like talking about metabolism. A person who are healthy or not healthy is really related to the sub-health problem is related to the metabolic in the human body. If we talking about in 1 to 10 for the health in around the world, you ask yourself, 10 is perfect. You are super energy and you are very fit. This is called 10. It's from 1 to 10. How many points you will give yourself? From 1 to 10. 1 is not good. 10 is perfect. Your body. How many points will you give yourself? And let's look at the result. Okay, in the chat there. Also, we can see got 3. Also got 8. 8 is the highest so far. And 5, 6 is a lot. And look at this figure. We found out that in our human, we have this sub-health problem. We are not that healthy, but we are not that unhealthy. We are not until the stage that we need to take medicine. So it's about 30 to 30%. A lot of people, 60 to 70% of the people are at the category of sub-health. And all these are linked to the metabolic health. And during the research, if I can help to improve the metabolic health in a person, if I can help a lot of people around me, they can increase their point from 4 maybe to 8 or 9. So this is what I see, that ageLOC Meta can lead to the better health for the human being. And through your sharing, we found out that, it's talking about ageLOC Meta is about sub-health and health. Actually, a lot of people, they're uncertain whether they are, which point they are. They also don't know whether are they sleep better or is there they don't have constipation problem. They're not really sure about their health. And looking about the biophotonic scanner S3, we're talking about that. That is one of the way to know our body condition. And there's one very important point. No matter whether you know that you are in the sub-health or not, or you have any health problem, all the root to the unhealthy body is related to the metabolic health. And when we talk about metabolic health, I want to tell you about in my point of view as a Chinese medicine, what is metabolism health? Actually, it's just a concept. A lot of people not clear about it. But in our Chinese traditional medicine concept, it's talking about our body. It's talking about our body blood circulation and with the oxygen intake. Is it you don't have any blockage? And do you have any pain in your body? And if you have pain in your body, actually it's related to some blockage in your body. And for our Western medicine science, we are all related to the metabolic health. And the indication is about 90 centimeter and 80 centimeter for your waistline. Number 2 is, do you have diabetes? The third one is about your high blood pressures, and then also your cholesterol level, also about your triglycerides. So these are all the indicators for the Western medicine of your metabolic health. And if you still blah, not sure, when we talk about your feeling, do you have any back pain? Do you have any very tired easily? Or you cannot sleep well? Or do you have very stiff neck? Or you are not very healthy in your body in terms of you cannot squat down very well? And all this is also an indicator of your metabolic health. Oh, very technical. And for the scientist point of view, it's also talking about that, about insulin sensitive, and also the WHO, World Health Organization, is talking about metabolic syndrome. It's talking about your waistline. For men, 90 centimeter, and for women, 80 centimeter. This is an indicator if we are healthy or not. And about this Chinese New Year, it's a very dangerous year. But when we see a lot of Taiwan distributor, you guys got Meta. That's why you guys didn't gain weight during the Chinese New Year. A lot of distributors right now, I can see that their body become fitter and fitter and fitter. In the market, we are not lack of the supplement product. And when we talk about the hospital, there's also a section. It's called the metabolic syndrome. And there's a lot of countries is going to launch the ageLOC Meta. What is your point of view? For me, myself, when I look at the ageLOC Meta, I'm talking about is a really breakthrough. It will, like me, myself, last time when I'm in nutritionist, or I look at a lot of doctors, they are doing treatment for the people. But what I see, this ageLOC Meta is really a breakthrough because it's really help the person talking about the metabolic health, which is the root of a lot of sickness. Because all the sickness, all the chronic diseases that we are talking about is talking about the root of the cause. It's not talking about when you have a headache and then we treat the headache. It's really going to the root cause of the problem. It tilts back your body into the healthy state when you are young. And when you have a younger body, and when you have a very healthy metabolic health, and this is really a very fantastic breakthrough. It's talking about, one bottle is actually more, is better than a lot of bottles. You don't have to eat so much. And it's talking about your whole body will transform. It's talking about prevention. So meaning that you don't have to wait until you have chronic disease, then you go and take medicine. But through taking the ageLOC Meta, it will maintain your metabolic health. It will reduce the chances of you to get the chronic disease. It's really a big breakthrough in terms of the innovation. So every time we launch a new product like this ageLOC Meta, it will change the medicine or the supplement industry. We are really lucky because we know what is metabolic health. We know how to know that metabolic health. And of course, our scientists use 7 years to do research. And for you in the chat, in the room today, in the Zoom room today, no matter what stage you are, we want to ask Xian Minru 老师, for you yourself, after you take the ageLOC Meta, what is the biggest benefit that you get from taking the product? The first one. The first thing is, of course, you believe in Nu Skin. You agree with Nu Skin. You know that Nu Skin, when they launch a product, is a product that is in demand. And of course, all these products that Nu Skin launch is target a certain people, a certain problem. And for the ageLOC Meta, they know that a lot of people will have this metabolic health problem. So that's why Nu Skin launched the ageLOC Meta to target it. And for me, myself, a lot of my friends taking ageLOC Meta, they have very positive results. Like me, myself, I have a taekwondo, athletic in taekwondo. Right now, he's a trainer. And because he's already start aging, after they become a trainer, they less to do exercise. And after he take ageLOC Meta, he said that he tell me that after he take that he feel lighter in the body. He feel very light. Last time he felt that his body is very heavy, but right now he walk. He felt that he is very light. His body is very big, but he can feel that he's very light in his body. The second thing, she's a lady, and she got this bra. And when she wear the bra, most of the time at the back there's a lot of flesh that they can see. But after taking the Meta, about 2 weeks, it's gone. It's gone. All the fat surround the neck there, the shoulder. It's like the water retention is reduced a lot. Like for me myself, actually I take the ageLOC Meta 2 hours before I go to sleep. My sleeping is getting better and better. Another thing is one of my friends is talking about insulin resistance. He's very high in glucose level, and after taking ageLOC Meta for 2 months, I asked him to take the medical report, and his glucose level back to normal. This ageLOC Meta, it really can help a lot of people in to have solved them a lot of problems in terms of energy, sleeping, and of course some chronic disease. ageLOC Meta can actually adjust them back to their healthy stage. Yeah. When you sleep better, of course your mood is better. A lot of couples, they don't have a very good sleep. They always quarrel, and of course, after they come back from the job, they are very tired already. And of course, without proper sleep, they don't have a good mood. And today, we like to thank Xian Minru 老师. You as a professional, your vision, you look at this ageLOC Meta, we're talking about, and you're talking about the breakthrough of the product that really can change the human health. For us as a Nu Skin distributor, and of course for people around the world, this is a blessing. This is a blessing. Especially when you share with us a few testimonials. Today we're going to have a lot of sharing in terms of testimonial. You know, there's a lot of products really, you know, for NewSkin. H-Log Meta produced the most result significantly in a short period of time. And of course, give a lot of flowers, a lot of love to our first sharer today, our nutritionist for the Taiwan Olympic team, Jianmingru Lao, our executive brand director, and they give us, you know, the breakthrough, you know. Don't tell people my age anymore, okay? Okay, change another speaker, please. 27 years as a nutritionist, you know. And we're going to invite the next speaker. We're going to show you the movie. Yeah, when you look at this, he's my new mentor. I follow his story and his Facebook. He and his daughter, a lot of very, very good sharing in the Facebook. You know, during the LTO in Taiwan, I keep following his Facebook. You know, in our Type 5 in the last year, we also invited him to share with us before. At that time, he thought that he looked back his face in the Zoom. He found out that, you know, a bit of different from now. And he's a pharmacist, registered pharmacist, and because of the LTO, he became an executive brand director. And not only he became he's a team elite, and he's also a Jumpstart winner. And he's almost about 40 plus years old. And during this pandemic, this LTO, during the pandemic, he knows that his body will never go back to the young stage. And let's give a lot of round of applause to welcome our Zhong Lianyang Lao Sư. Hello, CK Lao Sư, how? Everybody around the world, hello, welcome to our Zoom today. Happy weekend to everybody. I'm very happy to see you all. And Lianyang Lao Sư, last time we invite you is 9 months ago. I thought, you know, when CK invite me again is I think a lot of people 9 months ago, maybe they see this time they see me, maybe they saw that I'm a bit different. I'm a lot of different, right? Before 9 months. 9 months ago compared to now, do you think that right now I look better than 9 months ago? Actually, he's now an oppa, right? Right now he's actually 9 months ago that the person is my bigger brother, my older brother. You know, a lot of people thought that, you know, I'm the older brother. But right now, because I have transformed, a lot of people know that actually now I'm the younger brother. Because my brother also doing NewSkin. And today, thank you, Zhong Lian Lao Sư for coming in, because you are the pharmacist, and of course your older brother is a dentist, and your parents are the director in the hospital, the owner of the hospital also. And last year, what happened to you? We want to know. Why you last year? Why are you get so plump? You are a bit fat. You are a bit you are a bit round face. I still remember. You take TR90. You are the idol in the TR90 because you are very fit after taking the TR90. But last year we found out that you suddenly gain weight. Now I want to share with you. Okay, thank you CK for sharing. So I want to share with you about 10 minutes. I want to share with you. I'm going to share with you my experience of taking the H-Log Meta, what it has changes to my body. So 9 months ago, if you have listened to my talk, you will found out that I look different a lot from the 9 months ago. It's really a miracle to me. And thank you, CK, for introducing me. I have prepared some slides. I want to share with you myself. I am from Taiwan. I am Zhong Lian Yang. My background, I'm a registered pharmacist. And CK also say that, I am born in a family of doctors. My parents are doctors. My brother is also doctors. My father not yet retired, and he's the director in 4 hospitals. And my older brother is also a doctor in a hospital, and I'm a registered pharmacist. And for me myself is I really focus a lot on health, because when I'm studying, I know a lot about health, the importance of health, nutrition is health. And because the environment that I evolve all the time is talking about health, nutrition, health. And this is the photo that I took in 2019 convention. That's a convention. And at that time, I'm invited to be the sharing, because I'm one of the sharing to represent the TR90. I share 20 minutes during this convention. When you look at this photo, can you see that I'm not fat? But when you look at my, actually, I still got a little bit of fat, right? You look at my face, under my jawline there, can you see there's still flesh? And then I play my slide on the stage, and this is I'm 36 years old. This year I'm already touching 40 years old. In Taiwan, 40 years old is the anchor already in Taiwan. I'm in the middle age already. And this photo, I'm 36 years old. And when you look at that, my stage, when you look at, this is a very good stage, right? And I maintain this figure. I maintain it for many years. And you look at my body, and when you look at my face, can you see that I am very energetic? And what happened last year? Something happened to me. And last year, because of the pandemic, and we had a lockdown. So at that time, it's about 6 months. We locked down, total lockdown. Everyone, we work from home, and everything, we cannot go out. And my kids is at home all the time. And at that time, this is an experience for me. You know, sometimes when you reach a certain time, you will start to age. So during the pandemic, I gained weight until I reached 80 kilograms. And when I saw the H-Log Meta, for me myself, I'm a professional in nutrition. And you look at my hair, and when I heard about H-Log Meta, it's talking about metabolic health. If I want to tell you about metabolic health, maybe I cannot finish talking about 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 days. And if you have a very good metabolic health, of course you will reverse your aging. But at this stage, I'm 81 years old. I found out that I start to age. Why I feel that I'm starting to age? Actually, I really not consistent in using the Nu Skin skincare product. And I also have some problem with my digestion system. And also you can see that my hair also have problem, have hair loss. And sometimes, you know, when it's, there's a certain place, like a round place, a round circle, sometimes, you know, they don't have hair growth anymore, and it takes some time to grow back. At that time also, I don't have very clear in terms of my mind. You know, talking about when I reach 35, actually I can feel that, you know, yeah, this is real. We start to age. A lot of my classmates, you made also the same. I'd like to thank Nu Skin for launching this H-Log Meta. And then I tell myself, and I found out that what I want, I really worried to get old. You know, everybody worried to get old, right? Last time I don't have this feeling until I gain weight. When I gain weight, I know that I start to age. I have lack of energy. You know, sometimes I want to play with my kids, but I don't have the energy. But most of the time, a lot of people, when we keep doing a lot of work, but we don't have a chance to get to know a good product, and it's really hard to take action. So when this H-Log Meta is launched, then I tell myself, I give myself a good reason. I need to stay healthy for my kids. And yeah, then I also married, and money financially are also quite good. And then when I think about my kids, then I know that I need to stay healthy for my kids. Then I start to take Meta, H-Log Meta. And in just 1 month, but for the first month, maybe not really big significant result. But until I finish the second bottle, the result starts to show. And after 2.5 months, two bottle and a half, this is after I take 3 months. And this is, you look at this photo, the 3 months. I think this is about 3 to 4 months photo. You can see that, you know, I have, my muscle is getting more and more. When you look at the TR90, and then when I look at this H-Log TR90, and then I add the H-Log Meta, can you look at, you know, actually I'm getting younger than 3 years ago, but right now I'm older than 3 years old. And then can you see the comparison, the three months result? You can, from this photo, can you see that a lot of miracle happen? That I tell you about my digestion problem. I have very bad skin. I have hair problem. And then when I after I transform, all the problems that I face all gone. And my hair keep growing. It's like my whole body is going back to the youth stage. I want to show you this is my record of my 100 days. It's from 81 years old, I dropped to 70 kilo. And then my body fat is 22%, dropped to 60%. And right now I maintain at 15%. H-Block Meta can let me have a ideal weight that I want. The product is amazing. And my muscle went up to 36%. And the overall, when you look at this visceral fat from 12 to 7, and I'm younger by 10 years. And you look at my H-Block Meta of 45 days, and these are all my records. The first week, I always feel sleepy. The first week, I can sleep very well. And then the second week, I have a very good awareness, and then I get a lot of sweat. And the third week, when I wake up, so in the middle of the day, I don't have to take rest. And then I start to feel like I want to do exercise. Because after I got the 2 kids, after my youngest daughter, I don't exercise a lot. And actually, it's not a good cycle. Because when I stop exercising, then I don't have the feeling of, want to kickstart to do exercise. But this time, when I want to start to exercise, I felt that I have very good energy. And the 4th week, this is a very, very important for me, myself. This is fantastic because I don't like to take sweet things. I don't like to take sweet stuff anymore. And then my focus on my exercise is increased. And then my digestion system is improved a lot. And then on my sixth week, my hunger, it's not that long. I can feel that I don't feel hungry. I don't have that, the appetite to eat. So when I eat, it's like when I eat, I will eat the moderate quantity. Because my insulin level is very good. And when you look at this photo, I really can. This is my figure. My figure. For the 38 years, I never do jogging. And this is when I thinking about H-Block Meta. I want to do a measurement. Meta is amazing. And one of the things I want to share with you, if you want to improve your exercise, and this is my sharing for 38 years I never run, but with H-Block Meta for the 3 months, actually I can run very, very well with H-Block Meta. And in just 1 hour, I can run over 10 kilometers. So this is actually to people who are doing jogging. This is very fast. And when you look at my sweat, you look at my whole shirt is all sweat, It's amazing, a lot. And then you like to do exercise more because the feeling is very good. And you look at this is my mother photo 6 months ago. And this is the photo that I took last month. So can you see a big difference? So I really want to take seriously the H-Block Meta because I want to be a responsible father so that I can have a healthy body to spend my time with my son. Wow, thank you for doing all the record. How to transform to be the younger stage. I'm very touched, Sometimes we also forget why we have to stay healthy. And just now, when you talk about your visceral fat from 12 reduced to 7, and then you became healthy and healthier, and then you have more muscle, and you have a very good, your sweat, and your record of the 100 days. So for me, in Southeast Asia, next month we're going to have a lot of people also haven't taken the H-Log Meta before. So you give us a lot of hope, especially the men. And you already in your middle age of 40 years old, and H-Log Meta is really a necessity. Wow. Your father is the director in the 4 hospital, a principal in the 4 hospital. And if you want to tell doctors to take supplement, it's very, very challenging. And you guys did a very good job. Did you influence your father to take H-Log Meta? He accept? Oh, CK, you are really right. I don't know whether is it doctors, For me, myself, when I tell my father, he don't believe when I share him about LifePack and biomodern scanner until I show him a lot of clinical study, a lot of papers. He spent a lot of time after studying, then only he want to listen to me to share with him about LifePack and biomodern scanner. And this time, when I share with my father, I talk about H-Log Meta, he also very stubborn, and he said he also refused to take it. But because my father, he like to take sweets. He like to take a lot of things in sweets. And look at my father. Because my father loved to take sweet stuff. And you look at this, he already 72 years old, and his metabolic is very low. And after he take the H-Log Meta, it seems like he don't like carbohydrate or sugar stuff anymore. And when we talk about H-Log Meta, to a 72 years old guy, you look at him, he already approaching an old age. For him himself, he rely on the sugar. If he don't do exercise or any things to it, he will rely. He take 3 pieces of breakfast bread in the morning, and he's also got a lot of job load. He got a lot of job and very stressed. And I tell him that you cannot take so much carbohydrate, and he always quarrel with me, and he always scold me. He felt that he needs all the carbohydrate. And I also tell him that your sugar level is not stable. And he is very, very stubborn. He don't believe me. And I tell him it's not about your sugar level, but it's about your insulin resistance or metabolic, your insulin in your metabolic health. So I said, instead of talking about the principle or about the product, then I say that I need to take the product and I need to be the role model. And after my transformation, then my father said that, okay, then he want to take it. And miracle happened. And right now, he don't like to take, it's not about 100%, but he reduced a lot on his carbohydrate and sugar. Look at him. Look at the video of my mother sharing. It took 10 days only. He lost about 4 kilograms. And right now he's very confident. Yeah, just continue to eat, okay? Just continue to take it. I will buy 4 bottles for you. And after he take the Meta, this carbohydrate craving reduced. Isn't it amazing? You can change the habit of carbohydrate intake. It's amazing for me. And 10 days he lost 4 kilos. And also the story. Oh, last time he stole a lot. And right now he no more story. I'm so happy as a wife. Oh, you guys, you take a video of me? Oh my God. So look at this. Meta is really a miracle product. So later, Johnny will tell you about the business and the market. what I want to share is when you think about your family or your family's member, your relative, if we can help a person that 70 years old man can reduce the carbohydrate craving and let the wife be so happy, for me myself, this is a blessing. You know, for them, at their age, their health is very important, and age-long meta is amazing. Like, it's very easy to take it. Yeah, please, you know, you need to plan and to take the age-long meta yourself. Wow, after your sharing, we are so excited. He is the principal for the 4 hospitals. And, and the husband the wife is the one that gets the most benefit of it. You know, the snoring become better. This is because of the visceral fat, and the fat is reduced. And the miracle things is about your father, 70 plus years old, and still want to take sugar and want to take the carbohydrate. You know, and taking age-long meta can change the appetite, can control the appetite. This is also a miracle. Another, you also want to share with us a few more testimonials? Can you share with us? Because Mr. Zhao and we will let Johnny to share with you all later. I want to share with you all the concept. Right now, because right now there's a lot of information you can see in the internet or social media. Why I really want you all to take the product yourself, because your transformation is the best. Is it the result? Is it the real? When we talk about my father, it's a miracle result. So that's why in my team, when we are doing the business, when right now there's a lot of way to do business in internet, in social media. When we come back to the principle of doing the business, when we want to do Nu Skin business, the fundamental thing that you need to do is you need to share your own personal story, because this is the real story of yourself, and let other people feel your sharing of yourself or your family members. And the testimony that we share with you later, they also transform by themselves, and then after that their neighbor look at their transformation for 3 months or 6 months, and then after that they take the product, and then they have result, and then the neighbor and neighbors and also take the product. So later Johnny will share with you all the testimonials. So thank you very much, Zhong Lian Yang Lao Sư, for sharing with us. Just now Jian Mingru is talking about the nutritional science point of view, and thank you, Zhong Lian Yang Lao Sư, for sharing us your parents' testimonial. And no matter what we do in our business, we have to be the product of the product, and let our own testimonial to influence others. Thank you very much, Zhong Lian Yang Lao Sư. Thank you. So after listening to the two speakers in the beginning, so right now we also want to know, a lot of countries next month is going to have the LTO or the launching of the age-long meta. It's a purple storm. And the next speaker, I also, admire her a lot. And last year, LTO, in just 7 days, last year, LTO, last year, 7 days, she lead the team to sell over 1,000 sets of the age-long meta. The age-long meta LTO in Taiwan is really crazy. People fight to grab the product. They need to fight, they need to grab it. In just 7 days, her team sold more than 1,000 sets. Let's know about her. I want to share with you about her name. Her name is Qiang Zhaoying, and Johnny. At 19 years, she already started to do Nu Skin. In just 19 years old, at 20 years old, he became the executive brand director. And last year, Agelock Meta LTO, he became the Jumpstart 30 plus. And in his team, got a lot of BD, a lot of a few platinum team elite in her team, a lot of successful leaders in her team. Hi everybody. Wow, first time I share in the Zoom organized by CK. Thank you very much for coming to the Zoom tonight. My name is Qiang Zhaoying. A lot of people ask, in the Meta LTO, a lot of LTO, you have been through a lot of LTO, but this time, the LTO, you are the fantastic result. That's why we want you to be the last speaker today, because we want to learn what is your strategy. That you have created 29 leaders in your team, with 2 accounts is a brand director, 4 accounts is a senior brand director, 1 account is executive brand director, and 1 account is a platinum team elite. And if you look at this slide,
OK， 如果你有看到，
if you look at my slide, can you write in the chat that 666? All right, 666 meaning that you can see my slide. And right now, our Taiwan is 10 o'clock. Wow, you guys are very serious. And my name is, this is my real name, Qiang Li Ying. And when I met new friends, they asked me why my surname is Qiang. My English name is Johnny. And then I graduated from the Department of Chemistry, Taiwan National Normal University, and in physical and chemical. And a lot of people ask me, wow, you have a very good vision. Wow, you can do very good in LTO strategy. You can sell more than 1,000 sets of Agelock Meta. I want to tell you, since 2009, I started doing Nu Skin at the age of 19 years old. And I have been through a few LTO in my life. Remember 2009 about the LTO? Is a skincare, it's a transformation set. This is 2009, the transformation set. I want to share with you all, during this LTO, I still remember in Korea, it's crazy. Korea, the LTO is crazy. But then for Taiwan, this is 2009, I just buy a set. I don't know what is LTO. And then I start to buy, and then I become the lover. I just have to use the product. And I just bought that set on the day of the LTO. And told her my team is only 2 sets because my downline buy 1 set and I buy 1 set. At that time, I don't have any sense of business about LTO. And then after that, and then talking about the R Square LTO, TR90 LTO. I also have success experience, and sometimes also I'm not doing very well. But why this time Agelock Meta? I'm talking about LumiSpa or Agelock Boost. If compared to the LumiSpa or Agelock Boost, my result for the Agelock Meta is 3 to 4 times better than the LumiSpa LTO or the Agelock Boost LTO. I always tell my team, if you have experienced the LTO, can you write in the chat there 1? If you have experienced LTO before, can you write 1 in the chat? 111, 111. I always share with my team, my downline, is talking about you give yourself a chance to believe. What to believe? You must believe that this LTO, you can create more customers. Believe that this LTO, you will become a better leader. And of course, believe this LTO is your life transformation, your life transformed. It's a turning point of your life. And for me, myself, how I look at this LTO of It's Not Meta, because I did Nu Skin for a long time. For me, myself, Nu Skin, we have a very good DNA in innovation. I'm amazed with Nu Skin because Nu Skin is have very good visions, and every 2 years they innovate, they create a new product for us. And in this Nu Skin, the evolution of the Nu Skin, there's a few growth segments. And the first 10 years of Nu Skin, they created 100 account of $1 million circle member. And this one, I don't have, I'm not participant in this one, in this era, because I learned a lot. You know, at that time, you know, we are talking about life, Facelift, Marine Mart. You know, they capture the Chinese market, and of course a few countries. When you look at all these leaders over here, they are all already become $30 million member, and they already catch the first wave at that time because of the Chinese and over other countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Korea. So this is the first growth, the first explosion of Nu Skin. So the second explosion of the Nu Skin, the fastest growth of the Nu Skin, is talking about the second 10 years. It created 300 millionaires. At that time, what Nu Skin has done right, the first thing is talk about nutrition. When we talk about taking a supplement, it's not talking about based on your feeling. It's like, you know, oh, I have, it's all based on feeling. I have better sleep, I have energy. But Nu Skin is a science company. They want to prove. So that's why they innovate. They innovate the biophoton scanner, so that to prove that the product that you take Pharmanex product, you can see result. The second thing is about they bought over the Pharmanex company. You know, a lot of you all, you know, you don't know that, you know, Pharmanex is bought by Nu Skin. Because Pharmanex and Nu Skin, they have a very same principle. They have a very same concept. So in 1995, Dr. Zhou Cheng, he got a very good vision. He used the traditional Chinese medicine. You know, our Chinese are talking about 1,000 years of wisdom. He used this wisdom to put into the supplement like Reishi Max, our collagen, our T-Grip, and so this is the second growth of Nu Skin. And when we talk about the third wave, about the third explode of Nu Skin, is 2009 and 2019. There's a lot of leaders, a lot of millionaires, they grab the opportunity. They grab something. And they have the fundamental, and these 10 years, Nu Skin 2.0, you look at Nu Skin, we're talking about $1 million member, it's already been doubled. It's created 1,132 millionaires. What Nu Skin did right, the two things. The first thing is, we're talking about, we bought the LifeGene company. Meaning that Nu Skin, we bought the largest aging gene data of the whole US. And Nu Skin position, it is the leader in the anti-aging industry. And it's going to the A in the genetic level. And when they bought Lively company, it did a lot of clinical study to produce the skincare and the healthcare using the ageLOC technology. And what is it? It created so many millionaires. What is the reason? It's because Nu Skin came out with this limited time offer strategy, the LTO. Do you have Apple? Do you know Apple? Apple is, they always launch an Apple product with the LTO strategy. You know, when I buy the first Apple, I need to wait. Right now, you all like, you know, waiting online in the internet. But last time, you need to go to the store and line up. And we talk about, you know, and we talk about LTO. There's a 3-stage. The first stage is about for business builder. The second stage is create testimonial. The third stage is really for the consumer. And when we talk about this era, the third era, we have a lot of millionaires. You know, we're talking about the income is more than 1 million a year. We created all these results. It's really, you know, this couple during the LTO, they earn more than $1 million. They create a history in the direct selling industry. So in my point of view, for the next 10 years, the growth is, I always imagine, what is the next 10 years, the growth? So you guys have to imagine, you know. So these 2-3 years, you look at the transformation because of the pandemic. What is the next 10 years? What is the next 10 years is going to happen? So this is during our information we get during our meeting with the Nu Skin company. And we talk about the social media, social commerce is talking about $3.8 trillion US. Why is it so important? It's increased about 40%. You think about it, in this era, if no matter it's Nu Skin or product or other product, or you buy anything, have you bought in the internet? If you have buy anything using your handphone online, can you write in the chat that 666? You know, like me myself, I already have 6 orders in the internet. I bought clothes. I bought a lot of things through the internet. And this is a new norm. In this era, a lot of people will, you know, pandemic increase this to happen. You know, from buying products, you know, you buy from the internet is very normal. It's very common nowadays. And of course, we know a lot of people through the internet. We learn everything from the internet. We leverage on the internet. And last time, we need to rely on advertising or, you know, KOL. But in this era, it's talking about KOL. KOL, is it going to grow? I want to share with you. Yes, it will grow. Why I want to share with you? It will still increase growing. I always go to the Nu Skin convention, and in the convention I learned that, you know, a lot of companies based on the data that KOL economy will keep growing. Why is it? Because a lot of people will buy using the social media because it's based on the trust. When a person likes you, they buy from you. But in the future, what is it in the future? When we talk about more than 10,000 followers, it's not that they don't have very good result. But in the future, maybe we're talking about I only have 500 to 1,000 followers, but because they like me, maybe I will be doing a better result than the KOL with a lot of followers. Because like us, because we will create a lot of all these small KOL where we don't have a lot of followers, but based on trust. So this is the growth. And what happened to the Taiwan market because of the pandemic, the lockdown since the May, and we all do it. We all stay at home and using the internet. And why our sales can still grow? Because we are very lucky to have the H-Lock Meta. And after you listen to the first two speakers, wow, so many people need Meta. And actually Meta fulfill the three criteria. The first criteria is because the sales is going to be fast. Can you think about it? During this pandemic, a lot of people stay at home. We cannot face-to-face or meet friends. So this Meta, you don't have to experience, you don't have to do scanner, you don't have to use at your face. The second thing is a lot of people need it. A lot of people have problem with sleeping disorder. They have all this, they have, obesity, lack of energy, or they don't have energy during the daytime. They cannot focus. So a lot of people need it. The second criteria is now in the social media, maybe you're talking about a product that a few $1,000s. So sometimes they need to think. But right now, talking about a few $100 or maybe $100 or $200 is very fast. So that's why in my team, in just 7 days, we sold 952 sets of this H-Lock Meta. And another point I want to share with you is a lot of testimonial. And this is all in my group. It's talking about a lot of testimonial. It's very important. So this is one of my downline in Hong Kong. This a lot of people got this problem, and he's also a pharmacist. And he helped her mother take the sleeping pills for 30 years. And after 2 bottles of this H-Lock Meta, she stopped the sleeping pill already. I am the pharmacist, and my mother, after taking the sleeping pills for 30 to 40 years, and sometimes she take 1 to 3 sleeping pills, and sometimes she take a lot. And some of my friends, my mother's friends also take 8, and my mother still okay. Every day she take 2 pills, and this is about 30 to 40 years old. And of course, it's like psychology way. And of course, I met Joyce, and she tell me that H-Lock Meta can help my mother for the sleeping. Then I say, okay, why not take it a try? Then I tell my mom that, just try it, just take it. And miracle happened. After 1 week, I asked her not to stop her sleeping pill, not to stop because I worried about side effect. Then I asked her to reduce the sleeping pill from 2 pills to 1.5 to 1, slowly reduce. Then I gave my mother H-Lock Meta 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And after 1.5 bottle in just 1 week, she tell me, hey, I can sleep very well. I never sleep so long before. I can sleep 8 hours. For you all, maybe it's normal, but for mother, for 40 years, she only can sleep 2 to 3 hours. And she tell me that, that is really the feeling of sleeping. And after 1 week, she tell me that she don't have to rely on sleeping pills anymore. Wow, 40 years. Wow, 40 years you rely on sleeping pill. Wow, last time I tried many methods for her to get rid of the sleeping pill, but nothing helps. Even though I'm a pharmacist, it's really difficult. And after 1 week of Meta, it really helped her to get rid of the sleeping pill. And of course, her tummy also big. And I asked her to continue to take the ageLOC Meta. And after 1 month, my mother also slimmed down. And she said that, I for many years, I never see myself as so slim. And I never look at myself as 60 plus kilogram. Now I'm at my mother is at 66 kilogram. She asked me, do you still have the product? I said, no more already. And then my mother immediately ordered for me that, asked me to order. And for me, myself, and for her, health is very important. And after finish the Meta, right now we don't have. And then I asked my mother whether she still maintain the weight. She said, yes, maintain. But she need to take Meta. But of course, right now she don't have to take sleeping pills, but she still need to take half sleeping pill because we don't have Meta anymore. But her sleeping still improved. I want to ask everyone, is it sleeping disorder can cause obesity? Why can sleep can become good sleep can slim down? Because if you sleep well for 6 hours, if you cannot sleep well, actually you gain weight. Actually, you can gain weight about 0.8 kilogram if you cannot sleep well. For 1 year, sometimes you have friends that they gain weight 10 kilogram because they gain weight because of sleeping disorder. So these are some of my business partners. You can look at their testimonial. Look at all these testimonial like diabetes and type 1 diabetes, and a lot of very good results. And the second thing is the repeat sales, the repeat orders. So one of my business partner, she sells 50 sets, and then for this for the February, Taiwan, we have one week 1 hour sales. She got a repeat sales of 27 sets, and this is my own testimonial. I have a lot of people keep calling me for repeat orders. These are all my friends that they want to repeat orders from me, and they have mothers, and the third thing is the door knocker for the supplement. Just like you take this product for 7 days, they trust the product, and then they trust, because after they trust Meta, they will try other product. Look at this chat over here. A lot of them, after they take ageLOC Meta, and then they want to try TR90. This is all less than 1 month. And then after this ageLOC Meta, they start to add T-Green, they start to add Life Pack. And this is one of my customers. And she thanked me for introduce them the ageLOC Meta. So this in January, I went to see them, and then she said that she want to buy 6 sets from me. I said, maybe I don't have so many stock for you. And I asked her, why you want to take so much? She said that she want to slim down. And then I introduced her to TR90, and on the spot, she also bought the TR90. And in this opportunity, is a good opportunity. This is one of my internet graphic designer, and But during the ageLOC Meta, the LTO, her 1 month income is 6 figure in Taiwan dollar. And during the pandemic, she actually got retrenched from the Nu Skin, from the job, and then she go full force in Nu Skin. And this month she also have more than 5,000 GB. And this is one of my business partner at 23 years old. And this month she also got more than 10,000 GB. And during the LTO, she also increased her income by 110,000 Taiwan dollar. And this is my another business partner. She's a mother of 3, and she hardly can have a chance to go out. And 90% of her business is coming from the social media. And during the Meta LTO, she got an increase of commission of 220,000 Hong Kong dollar. And this is her husband's testimonial. You know, your own testimonial is very important. And she used her husband's testimonial, and she sold a lot of PR90. And this is one of my testimonial, one of my business partner. She don't really speak very well. She cannot talk very well. And she don't have any good background. She don't know how to talk. But because of the ageLOC Meta LTO, her 1 month income is more than 500,000 Hong Kong dollars, Taiwan dollars. And look at their testimonial. You know, testimonial is very, very important. As long as you transform, that is important. And in this ageLOC Meta LTO, in just these 7 days, I have 27 accounts become elite. When you look at this product, when you look at this product, what do you see? At this time, what is your thinking? When we look at everything is okay. So after you listen to a lot of sharing, so this is just a product that's very good for metabolic health. Yeah, you have to use it. You just have to use it. And it also can be a source to get extra income, a tools to get extra income. And maybe you're talking about your job right now, your age. Maybe you have you want to have a bigger dream, and maybe this is your life transforming opportunity. For me myself, I look at this LTO. So this is my sharing of my experience to you all. So thank you very much for sharing with us. Wow, you share with us about the LTO, amazing. Especially talking about the testimonial, you need to have a good testimonial, and your result also based on your testimonial, your own testimonial. Thank you very much, Xiaoqiang Lao Sư. And to summarize, I want to summarize. Just now we have 600 over people, and a lot of them is very new in Nu Skin, and the first time they join Nu Skin, and the first time they experience LTO. So for them who first time are very new, when you talk about belief, confidence, so I want you to share with them, for them, if they're experiencing the first time LTO, what are the motivation? Just go all out. For me myself, I don't talk a lot. After you listen to this opportunity, it's talking about the mindset. If this happened to me, for me myself, belief is a decision. I decided to believe. If I don't have the belief or belief, I just keep listen. You know, after you listen to a lot of testimonial, you know, you will have more belief, and then you will have more confidence. When you believe that, you know, you can sell how many sets, you have confidence, then you'll be excited. You'll be very, very excited. It's all about decisions. Wow, amazing. This, thank you. A lot of people say that, I never have experience of LTO. You guys are so experienced because you guys have experience. So actually, thank you for sharing with us. Just go all out. Yeah. It's talking about your life transformation, transforming opportunity. We really thank you very much. We love your sharing today, and we look forward to invite you again to share with us more story of your success. And today at 10:30, we'd like to thank you, our Jian Mingrou 老师, Zhong Lianyang 老师, and also thank you to our Johnny Xiaoqian 老师 to share with us the strategy how to win in the next LTO, in the coming LTO. And it's war. Right now it's war. Ukraine and Russia is war. We're not talking about the Ukraine war, okay? We're talking about the LTO war. So today, are you excited? Are you excited today? So we have to win big this time. We have to win big. We have to go all out. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. And thank you to all these 3 speakers today. Everybody, good night, good evening. See you again soon. Everybody go.